Thank you all for joining us today. We'll get started in just a second.
Absolutely. I see lots of my friends on. Hello, you guys.
Hello.
Good morning.
Friends to be. I'm excited this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we'll continue to let people in as they join. I'll get started. Good morning. My name is Mallory Roth, and I'm our Director of Programming here at the Columbus Chamber. I'm excited to introduce you today to Abiona Harper and more information on our Accelerate Columbus program. So Accelerate Columbus is an initiative funded by the City of Columbus and out of the Mayor's Small Business Agenda. The Chamber has been a ESO, so Entrepreneurial Support Organization, for the last 3 years. We just graduated our spring course last week, and we're excited to launch our fall Accelerate course this late August. So we will share more information with you as we go through the program. If you have any questions, please go ahead and drop them in the chat today, and then I'll read those off to Abby. If you think of any additional questions, just add them in there and we'll get your information. We will get you information. So it is now my pleasure to introduce you to Abby, and I'll let Abby take it away.
Thank you very much, Mallory. Well, good morning, everyone. So happy that you all took the time to join us today so that we can give you more information on our Accelerate Columbus program. It has been an honor to be the program navigator for this program. I've met so many amazing entrepreneurs with brilliant minds, and it's just been amazing to connect them to the resources. Our region does a tremendous job of supporting entrepreneurs. So if you want to be a small business owner, you can be a very successful business owner with all of the resources that the city makes available to you. So I'm excited this morning to talk to you about our Accelerate Columbus program. Thank you, Mallory, for giving us an overview of the Accelerate program. I think one of the big pieces to just disclose for Accelerate Columbus is that because it is a program that's funded by the City of Columbus, you must either live in the City of Columbus or your business be registered within the City of Columbus. If you are on this call and that does not apply to you, have no fear. I am still more than happy to be a resource to you in helping you set your business up for scalability and sustainability. With that being said, I'm going to give you an overview of the Accelerate program, and then we will provide the link in the chat if you have not already applied, but we will provide you with the link so that you can apply as we look forward to opening up our program in late August, like Mallory said. So currently for the Accelerate Columbus program, and it continues to evolve a lot like a business plan. Each time we have a cohort, entrepreneurs receive a survey and provide feedback on what they like within the program and maybe some other resources, tips that they are looking to also take advantage of to help them grow their business. So currently our Accelerate program is comprised of 8 classes, and they are delivered over the course of 16 weeks. We start out with the first 3 classes going back to back weekly so that we can get some rhythm and kind of get to know each other, build community amongst each other. After that, we go into bi-weekly sessions up through the end for courses 4 through 7. And then the last program is delivered consecutively after week 7 on week 8, where we celebrate with a reception to celebrate all of our successes and connections that we've made over the course of the program. In this current Accelerate Columbus program that the Columbus Chamber provides, we go over topics such as first we start off with a great overview of our Columbus Metropolitan Library's Business and Nonprofit Resource Center. It is a tremendous resource at our downtown library that is on the 3rd floor, and our very good friend Ryan Frick over there helps us navigate all things that deal with that resource center. So if you haven't been to the 3rd floor of our main library, I truly, truly, truly encourage you to go see what you have access to. There's some tremendous opportunities for you to take advantage of doing research for your business there. So we start off with the Business and Nonprofit Resource Center, and then we also talk about business planning for profitability. We know that as entrepreneurs, we have probably 15, 20 great ideas every day, right? And as an entrepreneur, we will just start. We have a great idea, a little bit of money in the bank, and we are off to the races. But truly, when you think about entrepreneurship, you have to have some type of blueprint, a guide map that keeps you focused and accountable to your why, and make sure that you're not mixing busy with productive, because busy doesn't always mean productive, nor does it always mean profitable. So we really make sure that we take a look at where you are with your business plan and a full business plan, including those financials, to make sure that you are setting yourself up for sustainability. So we take a dive into that business planning for profitability, and use the Columbus Metropolitan's Library Resource Center as a support system to making that complete business plan. After that, we go into topics like business strategy. We take a look at your branding. We take a look at your website development, what that looks like, your marketing strategy. We talk about curating content, consistent content, and really making sure that we are creating content that speaks directly to your target audience. So we take a look at, who is your target audience, making sure that you understand who they are, where they can be found, and the pain point that you're delivering for the solutions, for the solutions that you're providing for the pain points that they are experiencing. We also take a look at accessing capital. I think that a lot of times, again, we just start a business and we just start with some money in our pocket. But when you really think about being a sustainable business and having the ability to scale, to do things such as marketing campaigns and even bringing on staff, whether they be 1099 or W-2 employees, you have to have access to some type of capital. So we talk about accessing capital, when is an appropriate time to access capital, and we bring in our community partners like ECDI, Chase, Huntington, Right Pat Credit Union, and others to come in and talk about ways to access capital in the specific loan programs that they have for small business owners. We also take a look at state certifications with the Columbus Urban League on behalf of their Minority Business Assistance Center. We have representatives from their agency come in and talk about getting certified as a woman-owned, minority-owned, veteran-owned, disadvantaged-owned business owner to get access to different set-aside contracts for those type of businesses that are deemed in those categories. But also, we talk about the perks that you get to access capital at a very low interest rate because you are certified as one of those entities. So we talk heavily about that, the benefits of being certified with the state in those different designations. And then we also talk about preparing your slide deck and crafting your entrepreneurial journey in an intriguing way to make someone want to learn more about your business. And the art of networking, there is an art to it. And so we talk about, how to navigate those spaces, and again, craft that story in an intriguing way that makes someone want to learn more or invest in your business. Within that time frame, of these 16 weeks and these 8 classes, you get an opportunity to really get to know other fellow business owners, and see if there are some opportunities for you to collaborate. Small business is the backbone of our community, and it's important that we as small business owners support one another. So when there are opportunities to collaborate, I really encourage those opportunities. So we also do some kind of speed dating, a little speed networking within the class so that everyone gets to know each other, what their businesses are, and see if there's opportunities to collaborate. Or maybe you are out networking and run into someone who says they need a service or a product, and then that person in class that you have met comes to mind and you can make that introduction for them. So I really believe in the law of reciprocity when it comes to entrepreneurship, that not only are we out prospecting for ourselves, but we're also looking for opportunities to create introductions for other individuals. So visibility and networking are also great benefits of the Accelerate program. And then those business to business connections to see where there are opportunities to collaborate. I want to take a moment to talk about some of the successes that we've experienced within the Accelerate Columbus program. We have had about 5 entrepreneurs just in our last cohort go through the minority certification process with the state and hit that submit button for the application to be processed. Sometimes that's a task that can be a bit antiquated or cumbersome, should I say. And so we kind of keep putting it off, and we put it off and we say, okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it because we have 1,000 things on our plate, but we never get back to it. So I think that it's really important that we go through that certification process and help individuals through that process by holding their hand and getting them the direct one-on-one assistance that they need to bring that application to reality and get that designation for them. A lot of people will ask, what is the reason that they should look at getting certified with the state? And I say, if for no other reason, is just the access that you have to very low interest capital. The Ohio Department of Development has loan programs that have interest rates as low as 0% up to 3%. So I know a lot of times we see what we hear referred to as set aside contracts for construction industry, and not so much maybe the consulting industry. But again, if for no other reason than to access the very low interest rate capital, would be an excellent idea, will be an excellent reason to receive that certification from the state. Another success I would like to talk about is collaboration amongst businesses. In one of our 2024 cohorts in the spring, we had a dog park, a tea maker, and a baker all collaborate together to form a signature ice cream flavor at the dog park, and then also provide treats through their concession stand at the dog park. So it was an amazing way for these entrepreneurs to get to know each other within the program and find a way to collaborate. They've gone on to do other types of outdoor fairs and also some work at the Ronald McDonald House. So you never know where a collaboration may occur, but I always invite everyone to get to know their fellow classmates and see where there are opportunities to collaborate amongst one another. Let's see. I feel like I'm just talking. So maybe this might be a good time to see if we have any questions on the floor before I move on.
If you have any questions, drop them in the chat and I'll read those off to Abby.
Absolutely. So I know we have quite a few entrepreneurs on. So I'm interested to know how you heard about the Accelerate program, maybe what your business is and what types of resources you're looking to tap into to support the growth of your business.
Sure. Happy to go first here. My name is Joel Waldman. So I started a company called Yak AI. So you can check it out at yakai.co. We are a growth system for home services businesses, and we've been around for exactly 2 months. So it's a lot of prospecting, marketing, etc. So I heard about the Accelerate program actually through a LinkedIn post. So I do a lot on LinkedIn today, and so heard about it there and saw some of the success stories, and it looked really compelling. So definitely looking for more help on prospecting and figuring out how to do effective marketing. Well versed in the AI arts, if you will. So comfortable there, but really want to take that to the next level and just figure out how I can continue to help more home service businesses. So that's what I do.
Awesome. Joel, thank you for joining us and thanks for sharing. Thank you for just jumping right in. You talked about, yes, prospecting and visibility. We can find things to do behind the computer every day, all day, right? So I feel like it's very important to be intentional to work on your business and not in your business. So the Chamber, we host over 40 events a year, which gives you a great amount of opportunity to come out and prospect and create visibility for yourself and your business. Let people know, where you are, what it is that you do, where to find you. And then, yes, and within the Accelerate program, we do have an industry professional who comes in and talks about, curating your message in a clear, concise way so that people understand what it is that you do. I find that it's still a little amazing how intimidated people are still with AI, right? So I can imagine that you help kind of put some ease to that and help walk them through that and make it very painless and easier to comprehend. So that's very cool. So I look forward to you joining us in our accelerator.
Yes, thank you.
I want to point out too, we did drop the application link into the chat as well. So please feel free to access the link through the chat, as well as I'm going to drop our website in here, which also lists off the dates of the class. Avi, can you share the two classes and the difference between the two?
Yes, so within our Accelerate Columbus program, we have two different cohorts. So our Tuesday cohort will meet beginning August 26th through November 11th. And that is more so geared toward entrepreneurs who are in their first 3 years of operation that are looking to really make sure that they have solidified or created a solid foundation for their business. And then we have our 2.0 class, which takes things to a slightly different level. And that 2.0 class meets on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. And that starts on August 27th. And that's geared for small business owners that are 3 years or more in operation that are looking to really think about scaling, maybe bringing on some employees, but need really the more advanced nuts and bolts to their business operation and are looking to really implement some different systems, maybe doing some streamlining to their business operation. So we do separate them in between the 2 days. So Tuesdays we meet from 9:30 to 12:30, and Wednesdays we meet from 3:30 to 6:30. And all classes are held at the downtown library.
Shelly, I see you had a question in there in regards to Accelerate 2.0 and knowing more about that program. Did that answer your question, or is there any additional questions you have?
Yes, that actually, as soon as I hit the send button, she started explaining it. But so do we have to go through one in order to go through Accelerate 2.0? Is that how that works?
You do not. Wherever you are in your business, you can feel free to jump in. Sometimes, again, as business owners, we will just start. Maybe have a business plan, maybe we don't. I've seen entrepreneurs in 5, even 7 years of business that do not have a full, solid working business plan and need to go back kind of and button up some of those things. So it just kind of depends on where you are, where you feel your need is, and we can meet you right there. So no, the Accelerate 1 is not a prerequisite to Accelerate 2.0.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you for the question.
Bobby, we had the question, are there opportunities for people who are currently working a full-time job while operating a small business?
We do not offer any type of a hybrid or a virtual version of the Accelerate Columbus program, but I am always more than happy to connect with you outside of those classes and be a resource to you. Still lots of resources for you to take advantage of if you do not have the capacity to attend our daytime classes.
Bobby, can co-owners of a business join Accelerate, or should it be just one person?
No, co-owners are more than happy. I don't know if you all have ever read the book Traction. It talks about there are two key people in any entrepreneurial venture. It's the visionary and the integrator. So a lot of times, entrepreneurs, business owners have that right hand man or woman that they use to tag team to execute that vision. So so two people are more than happy to are more than welcome to attend. You can tag team. Maybe there are certain classes that you want to attend as the owner, and then other classes that you want maybe an admin or a co-owner or a co-owner to attend, or you both may want to attend all classes. So we are happy to host either or both of you.
We have a question from Tiffany at OSU Healthy Community Center. Tiffany, we'll email you about your upcoming event. We'll reach out.
Awesome.
We have, let's see, when will applicants find out if they're accepted or not?
We are excited, so we want to give you as much notice as possible. So kind of as those applications come in, we'll make sure that you are eligible, that you live in the city of Columbus, or that your business is registered in the city of Columbus, and that you do not owe any city taxes. If those are the case, then we will notify you sooner than later of that application. So I would say at this point, you would know by the end of the month. And as they continue to come in, we'll update you weekly.
And can we repeat the times of the classes for Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yes, our Tuesday class is from 9:30 to 12:30, and that is Accelerate Columbus, Grow Your Business. And then Wednesdays, the class is Accelerate 2.0 for those that have been in business for 3 years or more. And that class meets on Wednesdays from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. And both meet at the downtown main library.
I just went ahead and dropped a link. This is to our landing page on our Columbus Chamber website. It lists the times as well as the dates of all the classes too, so you can double check that with your schedules. Let's see, how much is the program? So that's a fun question.
That is a fun question. Okay, you guys, you ready? This program is free. No cost to you. It is sponsored by the City of Columbus. So in essence, someone is providing you with a scholarship to attend, but otherwise the cost to you is nothing at all. It is free 99, as I like to call it. So no cost at all to you. Just looking for you to be dedicated to attend all 8 classes and participate in our graduation ceremony at the conclusion of the cohort.
Is there a deadline to apply for the program?
I would say the deadline would be the first week of August. We want to make sure that everyone has the appropriate time to plan and make sure that they have their calendars cleared for the classes. But we'll be accepting applications through the first week of August.
I will say with that too, space is limited. We only have so many seats. So I would say apply sooner than later so that we can make sure we get you in that class. Okay, this is a question. It says, I live in Columbus, but my company was registered in Florida. Am I able to participate?
Absolutely. If you reside, if you have residence in the city of Columbus, you are eligible.
Make sure you use that Columbus address on the application. That looks like, oh, I'm sorry, I did miss one. It said, can current chamber members participate in the program? So this program is designed for non-members. However, if you are looking to participate or have a need in one of the specific class areas, let us know, and then we'll connect with you separately. Our, let's see, our franchisees available to participate.
Absolutely. We had a participant last year from Blooming Blinds. So absolutely. I know that there are some different nuances as far as like the state certification when it comes to franchise owners. You wouldn't be eligible there. But yes, in this program, as a franchise small business owner, you would be eligible.
Says, if we live in a suburb of Columbus, are we eligible?
Have to live in Columbus proper. I am so sorry to say, well, not sorry, but sorry to say. But again, I am more than happy to be a resource to you. There are still a lot of great resources that you can take advantage of, even though you don't reside in the city of Columbus.
And is it possible to be in both programs? You would only participate in one. So that is, you would.
Oh, yes, you would have to choose Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay, and then this recording will be sent out following this too. So if you have any additional questions, we have dropped the link for the website as well as the application. So hopefully, oh, I just saw a hand raised too. Let's see. Shelley, did you have a question?
Yes, I did have a question. So I did hear that you said that if you are a member of the chamber, it's really not designed for chamber members in general.
That is correct, Shelley. That is, and really the reason is this program comes with membership as well for the year. It is our community champion level. So we just, if you're interested in attending and you're already a chamber member, please just let us know, connect with myself or Abby so that we can just chat offline. We'll give you a call.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yes, please,
Okay.
Shelley. You know how to reach me. Please make sure we connect. I wanted to just also talk briefly about some upcoming events that the Chamber is hosting, which would be great opportunities for you to meet past and present Accelerate Columbus participants and also get a feel for just kind of what the vibe is like here at the Chamber and how amazing our events are and the wealth of attendance from different industries that you would have availability to tap into. So if you have your pen and paper ready or your phones, on June 26th, the Chamber will host our After Hours event, which is an amazing networking time. We probably have over 200 individuals drop in over the course of 2 hours just for some chat and chew and just talk to one another, see what the latest advances are in their business, meet new individuals and network. So that'll be June 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. And we'll be at the Cohatch Dublin. So mark your calendars. It's a great way to date the chamber and see what you're getting ready to jump right into. But we'll be at the Cohatch Dublin on June 26th from 5 to 7. Also, we are going to be hosting an Accelerate Columbus coffee hour at the Cohatch in Upper Arlington on July 16th. And that will be from 8 to 9:30. Is that correct?
8:30 to 10.
8:30 to 10. All right, even better. 8:30 to 10 at the Upper Arlington Cohatch. So come out, you'll get to mingle with past Accelerate Columbus participants, and then also meet current individuals or individuals who are currently interested in joining the Accelerate Columbus program. So that'll be a great time. We'll have some breakfast and just kind of just a real relaxing atmosphere to get to network, talk to one another, maybe answer any other questions that you may have, but get a preview of what's to come. You'll get to talk to individuals who have experienced the Accelerate Columbus program. They can tell you about their success stories, different resources that they've been able to tap into, and how the program has helped them grow their businesses. Let's see.
Moment that looks like that's all of our questions. Anyone have any additional questions? Questions for Abby? Let's see, Hope put a few of the links in here for the upcoming events that Abby just mentioned. So that July 16th Accelerate Coffee Hour, the link to register is there, as well as our Columbus Chamber After Hours on June 26th. That is also included. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. We have Giuseppe, just raise your hand. Yes.
Hello, Abby, Mallory. How are you? One question. Is that possible? Because I am wondering, I make content in social media. I have over than 300,000 followers. Could I post this information for the people in Columbus, Ohio? They are interested to participate like advice because I help to the Hispanic community. My focus in my project is the why I am interested to participate here. I help the Latinos, they are professional Latinos to get the accreditation from their diploma. Right now I am doing like a leadership for the startups in Columbus, Ohio for the Hispanic community. I know that the Hispanic community chamber, but I am more involved in the English realm because I feel that you have more resources for the community than the Hispanic one. I would like to know if I could post something or some any or where could I write an email to get a proposal? I don't know.
Absolutely, Giuseppe. Thank you for that. And thank you for that offer. Absolutely. If you want to connect with me directly, I would love to have a continued conversation with you about your offering. This is what I like to do. I have this expansive distribution list where I send out different opportunities for entrepreneurs. I'm very big on community building and resource connecting. So while I may not have the answer for a question that someone poses, I always like to be able to look into a resource that I can provide to get them that answer. So resources like that, social media content creation, it is like it's so important, right? But you have to be very intentional to take the time to curate that. So any tips that you can give our entrepreneurial community to assist with that would be great. So yes, whatever you have that you're hosting, I would love to share that with my community. And then we can talk more about other opportunities there are for you to collaborate with us.
Thank you.
I just
Thank
put
you.
both mine and Abby's emails in the chat. So thank you. And Abby, I'm sorry, we just had one other question roll in. If we have a pre-scheduled commitment during class, will it interfere with not being accepted into the program?
No, we understand that life happens, and as entrepreneurs, we are wearing many hats. So I definitely appreciate the advance notice if you're not going to be able to make class. And then I always make every effort to share whatever slide decks or information or presenter information to follow up with those that weren't able to attend. So yeah, missing one class isn't a deal breaker.
Hey, Jennifer, I see you just had a question. Is there a Latino Columbus chamber? There is a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and we're happy to connect you with them. Oh, there you go. Thank you. So again, we did record this, so we will send this out. We'll send the links as well. Did put information for both myself and Abby in the chat. But if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. But we are looking forward to getting started in, late August. We'll put a little plug into we are one of 8 programs that are operating under the Accelerate Columbus umbrella out of the city of Columbus. So take a look around. There's some great programming opportunities out there. There's sales training. There's a social media marketing, website design. So if you are looking for one specific thing, definitely connect with those ESOs. Oh, I did have a question actually just for Shelly. It says, Shelly, could you share in the chat, could you share the name of your footwear boutique, please? Right there, look, we're making connections. Shelly and Brooke, you might want to share your contact info too, so you both can get connected. Thank you. Abby, any parting words for our potential Accelerate participants?
I'm surprised it's such a quiet bunch. All right. But no, in the event that you're shy, that is okay. Again, whether you have the capacity to enroll in the Accelerate Columbus program or not, if you have additional questions after this webinar, please don't hesitate to reach out. Let's see, entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart, right? It is demanding, and it is one of the biggest challenges you will voluntarily take on. So I commend you for diving into entrepreneurship. And like I said, I am big on community building and resource connecting. So I would love to be a resource and help you grow your business and stay connected throughout this entrepreneurial journey. I look forward to celebrating the many milestones that are ahead for each and every one of you. Please make sure that you reach out should you have any questions, and stay outside. We have to continue to create visibility for our businesses. So check out our chamber calendar of events. Come see what's going on July 16th, June 26th. Send me an email. Let's just stay connected. And I look forward to seeing you again very soon.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you
guys.
so much.